fork system call will return. The return value of fork system call will be 3. So it returns 3 things. Positive value and 0 and negative value. The positive and 0 for successful operations, successful execution of fork system call, and negative will be written under failure case. Under failure case. What this says here? I told you fork is system call, correct? It is like a procedure call. So this is going to run as a kernel mode, correct or not? When any procedure you run, any function you run, it will return something, correct or not? It will return something. Same way here, fork system call also will return from the kernel mode to user mode, but it will return 3 things, correct? It will return 3 things, but not at a time. When fork is executed, that nothing but children process will get created. Suppose under parent process, if the fork system call is present, when it is running in a kernel mode, that will create a children process as it is duplicates. And mandatory 2 things will return. 0 for the return value from the system call, it gives 0 to the children process, and children parent ID, the child parent ID is returning to parent process via what? Return PID. Return PID will be there. For positive value for whom, parent process will return, 0 will return for child process. 0 will be written for child process. If the fork system call is not successfully executed in the kernel part, that will return negative. Negative, if we are getting any negative value, that nothing but fork system call is not executed properly. If it is successfully executed, 2 things will return. 0 for children process because child process got already created, and some positive value for what? Parent process. What is the positive value? Very simple. That particular child, its parent ID only, identification number only it will be written. Later we will address under process management what is mean by process ID. So that process ID will return from the written ID. That you note down here. Note down. Look, suppose yes, I am taking execution of a parent process. Mean if I take int some ID is integer type and ID equal to fork I am defining. Now fork. Okay. When you run this program, when you run program in user mode, this will run user mode only. But when fork is encountered, that will jump to kernel part, correct? Fork will run in a kernel and it will execute. After execution, it will return what? 2 things. One value 0 to the children ID and process positive value to the parent ID. I am writing here. Return value of ID equal to 0 is nothing but what? Who is created? Child only, correct or not? So this child code you understand. This is child code. Else part. So what is else here? What else part will get it? Else part what? Parent code. Parent code. So I may close this child, and suppose if any lines of the code is there here, this code either executes either child process or parent process based on the condition satisfies. Condition satisfied. Which condition? This if condition. Look this small code. ID, I have take the reading of return value of fork system call. This particular part only will run into kernel. Remaining code will run in user mode only. When the fork is successfully executed, two things will return. If the return value is 0, ID code is 0, nothing but child code. This is the return value. Return value some positive, nothing but the condition get failed. Now parent code will be there. And this is code depends on it will execute depends on this. Example, the fork will return 0 so that child code, then it will run. If it is not written positive 0, then parent code will run. So parent nothing but it will run here. That way you can understand here. We will understand quickly how the child process is going to be created. So when you run fork system call, so you copy first. I will take example. Look, example 1, main function. Suppose if I write printf hello, what is output will get? What is output will get here? Hello only, correct or not? Any doubt here? Any doubt? No. Second example, main function. If I write fork is there, assume that fork and printf. Suppose this I want to print it. Assume that this I want to print it. Get 2021. Okay. Now if I ask a question, how many gate 2021 will be printing? My question to this program segment, how many times printf will be getting? Printf will be print. That is nothing but gate 2021. How many times it will print? Because your fork is there. This need to be understand clearly, all of you. This need to be understand clearly. First you copy this. When simple program run, we will get the output. Okay, look this. So I am considering this is the complete code as a parent process. You need to carefully understand, all of you. What is first line of the code here? First line main function fork. I told you when fork is encounters, the fork should run into where? Kernel mode. It will change the mode. I told you very clearly how mode shifting takes place. That already clearly we explained. So now fork has jumped into kernel part and it's run. What is the intention of what is the meaning? What is the definition for fork? What is the meaning of fork? Fork used to creating a children process. How children process containing same address space of the parent. Look this. When this fork is executed in kernel mode, child will create child process will create. What child process containing? Same as the parent address space only, no difference at all. Same address space, whatever you define, that will be there. This context will not change. Gate 2021. Same code. Now see. So in parent process, first line fork has completed. I told you, when the fork system call execution completes in a kernel mode, it will return two things. Positive value to its parent. Some positive value written to the parent process. What is the positive value? Its ID only. Children, this is children, right? Child. Its parent ID only written to the parent process. Parent process where? With this fork only, because this got created, right? This got executed, for which return value comes to the children process. In children process, look this. This complete children got created because of fork only, correct or not? Now in children code, this fork is there, right? For this the value is written 0. The value is written what? Value is written 0. Please do understand. In child code is nothing but it is copied of exact duplication of parent process only. But in the child code, wherever the current fork is there, for which it has got created, right? For which the value is written is 0, like this. Now when you want start execution parent and children, because parent code not at all completed, children code also not at all completed, which one need to be continue? Either parent first or children first. That depends on the operating system. But generally, first parent has to wait until completion of all its children's. Once the children terminates their execution, again parent can resume remaining part of the code. If you are using multi-processor system, like symmetric multi-programming, multi-processor system, when you have multi-core system, when you have multi-CPU system, both can be scheduled parallelly, parent and children. That is up to the operating system only. But if I want to continue for children, you have to understand carefully. Now children code has completely parent code only, but where children has to start execution, where children has to start its execution, either first line of the program or where it will from. Very simple thing. Wherever, let's see, children got created because of this fork only, right? So next line onwards only you have to start execution. The next line could be whatever it is. You have to start the children execution from the next line of the where fork got executed in the parent. So fork got executed for which your value is written 0. You have to start from the next line to this only. Remaining this whatever lines of the code is there, you should not touch. You can copy, you should not touch, you should copy only, but you have to start running. But what the difference are here? The difference is, suppose example, so here before some 10 lines of the code is there. Some 10 lines of the code, some variables are declared. Though the declared variables can be used here. When you are using, so such cases, this whatever children or parent updated, the updated data you can be used here. Whatever you declared, that content can be used, but you are not allowed to execute these lines of the code. You have to start from the next line only. Now look this. What is the next line? Printf. So printf, when you run, what is the printf? When you say gate 2021. So it will be printing gate 2021. So done. Children process completed, right? So children got terminated. Now parent. So already this instruction over. Next line. What is the next line? Again printf is there. Gate 2021. So it is also printing gate 2021. So total outputs. Question number 1, if I ask, how many new processes created? New processes created. How many new processes are there? Only one. Question number 1, answer is 1. Question number 2, how many total number of processes executed? Total number of processes equal to how many? One is children, another is parent. Total 2. So third point. So total outputs how many? 2. Correct or not? See, gate 2021, 2 outputs we got. So many possible questions they can frame on this data. I have taken one fork in this code, so we have run. We got created one children. The way children and parent got, the way children parent is executed, I shown you very clearly, and we will be taking some more examples to understand. You copy this, copy 2 examples. So third example, so I'll be taking, look carefully here ma. So if you are not clear about this example, so you can observe in the second example here. So third example, main question, like instruction 1, fork is there. If I take instruction 2, again suppose fork is there. Instruction 3, printf. printf, hello is there, assume that. If I take simply hello is printing. Now this is the code. So my question to all of you, how many new children get created after execution of this program segment? Question number 1. How many total printf will be hellos will be printed? How many total hellos will be printed? How many total number of process executed? These are the questions I can ask. So let us solve this question. So let us solve. So first thing I'll consider this is complete as a parent process. So parent process. Look, parent process. I mean using some binary tree to trace evaluating this code. Maybe that may minimizes the time here. Look, all of you. I will take P as a parent. P as a parent. So now onwards you have to understand the shortcut method I am going to apply here, because individually if I carried out this may take the time. So I may use the binary tree to execute this code. Look, so complete parent code is there. Now parent code will run first line. What is first line is there? For. What is the meaning of for? Created children. Look, understand, created children. So I am creating children. So when you create a children, parent will be as it is, yes or no? Parent will be as it is, yes or no? Parent will be as it is. So I am writing C1 I will write. C1 I will write. Because children one I will write. What could be the children code? Already I told you that children code. What is children code? I may use shortcut instead of children code containing complete program only. Complete address space will be there for children code only. But children will run from next line onwards only, correct or not? I will write the short form of the code. I will remove main function. Main function should be there, but I will remove F1 I will write. F1 nothing but like fork 1. Second instruction F2 I will write. Third instruction PF I will write. PF hello. Any doubt here? So because the board is insufficient for me, what I have done, this complete code just made in this short form by ignoring this main function, and instead of writing completely fully, I use short F1, F2, F3, F1, F2, PF. But internally, when you are creating the children main function, whatever your address space is there, that is completing children one only. But I am using short form here. Look this. What I told you. So now 4 completed here, correct or not? First line of the 4 completed parent. What is the return ID? Positive for parent. And for this return ID 0. Any doubt here? I told you. When fork is executed in kernel mode, after completion of the fork, it is like a procedure call. It will return things. It will return 2 things. Positive value to the parent and 0 to the children. Parent positive is nothing but children parent ID only. We should not confuse what is the positive value. It is ID number only. That ID number created by the operating system. I cannot define number 1, 2, 3. It could be 123, 150, so 5000, something number. That positive number assigned by the operating system. Whatever the parent ID is there, that will return. That will return. You can execute this code into your any compiler. You will come to know what PID is written to the parent. That will show output. You can compute this code. Now children return 0, parent return positive. Correct? You see. Now still parent not at all completed code and children also not at all completed code. I told you execution goes practically. Execution goes first children's should complete their execution, then parents should be start. Or when you have a multiple CPs, we can throw them parallelly also. But avoid those things what it is going on. But in order to solve this question, so I am using the binary tree form. I will go level by level. See, first parent over children got created. I will go this level over right. I will go next level from left to right. Parent got created. Parent executed 4 so that children got created. Correct. Now parent need to be computed and children need to be computed. I will go to left to right and level by level. I will start from parent only. In parent process, you look only one line over What is the next line? Again see, next line also fork is there. When next line fork is there, again one more children need to be created or not? One more children need to be created. So now parent will be as it is or not? Yes, parent will be as it is. Parent will be as it is. Now children will create, correct or not? Children. I am writing the name C2. C2 got created because of second 4. Yes or no? For return value positive, yes or no? Now I will write C2 here. What C2 code is there? Same instruction 1 F1, instruction 2 F2, 3 printf. Yes or no? I written a short form. Children 2 got created because of after execution second 4 from the parent or not. So for which return value 0. You should not confuse. C2 children 2 got created because of second fork from the parent execution. I did not touch for children 1. So now this part over, right? A return value I mentioned and return value I will also mention. Now I will go for C1. Look C1 code. What is C1? I told you. Children must start from its execution next line of the current fork only. What is the next line? Second line. What is second line is there? Fork 2. This is a fork. Fork nothing but create a children or not? Yes. So now I am creating a children. So now for children is what? Now C1 become a parent. Yes or no? So now C1 will be as it is there and it will create a children. What is the name of the children? Already C2 is there. I will name it as a C3. Any doubt here? Now what I have done? C1. Children 1 code I am writing, executing. Here it will start from the second line, but second line also fork is there. Again we need to create one more children to the what? Child 1. Now child 1 become a parent and C3 become children to C1 here. Now what C3 code will be there? Same. Instruction 1, fork 1, instruction 2, fork 2, instruction 3, printf. Yes or no? Now see, C3 got created because of second fork only. Its children is C3, so 0. Its parent is here C1. Positive value be written. Any doubt here? See, I executed C1. So return value for this what? Positive. Its children is 0. Any doubt? So second level over. Now I will start from next level. I'll go left to right. Does parent is completed its execution? All of you. Does parent completed its execution? No. One more line code is there. So now what is the third line? Printf. Printf means it will just print out hello only, it will print hello. Now over this part over. I'll go to C2. Where is C2? Now current line was executed here. Now left over what? Third instruction printf. That also prints what? Hello. Yes or no? Now C1 was leftover instruction, third instruction only, that is printing hello only. C3 leftover instruction is 3, that is printing hello only. Now question, all questions can be answered easily. Question number 1, what I told you? Number of new children or new processes created equal to how many new processes are there? Simply you can see the C3. C3 means 3 new processes. Question number 2. Total number of processes executed. How many total? 4. Parent included. Correct or not? Question number 3. How many total outputs means printfs? How many hellos? Simply I'll write how many hellos will be printed. How many hellos are printed equal to how many? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, these are the possible questions they can ask. So you copy so that I can take another example. I hope you are understanding. So I'll take another example. Example 4. main function, first line, fork, second line, also fork, even third line also fork is there, and fourth is printf. Suppose I am printing CSC. Now tell me same questions. How many new processes created, total number of process execution, and how many CS are printed? If I ask a question here, how many CS are printed? CSC are printed. If I ask, yes, parallelly all of you find out answers for these questions. Now look, the complete program segment, given segment I will consider as a parent. Complete given program segment will be considering as a parent. Now look, this parent code, first instruction what, fork is there, so that it will create a children. So parent will be as it is. Now children will be creating or not? So children will be created C1. Now C1 code I am writing. C1 code I will write. C1 code. So the space is insufficient. I'll use a short notation to represent here. I'll write first instruction is F1. Second instruction is F2. Third instruction is F3. Fourth instruction is printf. CSC will be there. Anyway, parent code is there, we can understand easily. Now when you run the first line of the parent code, it will return value for this is positive, and children process return value got 0. Any doubt here? So one level over, I may continue second level. Parent I'll start level by level, from left to right I'll go. Parent process, yes, second line you have to run. Second line, what is second line? Parent will be there as it is because code is not finishing. And second line, what, fork only there. It will create children or not? Yes, create. I'll name it as a C2. I will write C2. Now similarly, C2 code, first line F1, second line F2, third line F3, and fourth is printf. You can see clearly. See, now C2 got created from the parent for second line. Its return value is what? Positive. And for children, F2 right? For this 0. Any doubt here? Because C2 got created because of second fork. So second fork return value 0. We should not confuse. I am telling, keep on telling. When fork is executed, it will return two things, positive to this parent and 0 to the children. So now current parent second line I am executing, that is a 4, its children is C2. For this C2, wherever line code is there, that will return 0. And for parent, that line is positive. I told you, if I want to start any children code or parent children code, the children code you should not start from the beginning of the program. You should start from the next line to the current fork only. I'll go to C1. Now where C1 start execution? See, previous line was 1, now current line is what? Second line. This you have to start. What is there? See, second line, it is again fork is there. Nothing but you have to create a children. So now this is the parent is there. So parent will be there as it is. I will write like this. Parent will be there as it is. Now children, I name it as children as a C3 I will write because C2 already there. Now I will write C3 code. What is C3 code? 1, F1, 2, F2, 3, F3, fourth one printf. Now see, children, 1 parent is there. Now C1 became a parent to C3. In parent code positive you have to return positive value. If children return what? 0. You have to return 0. So this level over. I have to continue next level. So I start from left to right. Parent code. Does parent code completed? No, only 2 lines over. Third line. What third line? Again fork is there. So now nothing but parent will be remaining because one more line code is there. Now children will create. What is the name? C3 is there. I'll use C4. So C4 code I will write. C4 here. F1, second instruction. F2, third instruction. F3, fourth instruction. Printf. See, C4 is the children to third line. For this return value is what? Positive. Yes or no? This is a positive. And now C4 third line. Correct or not? Under C4 third line, third fourth. Return is 0. Now I will go to looking into second children. What second children? Second in line over. Now need to compute third line. What is third line? Again F3 is there. One more fork is there. So again you have to create a children for C2. Now C2 become a parent. Now its children will come. What is the name of children? I will name it as C5 because C4 already is there. So I will write the code for C5. First line F1, second line F2, third line F3, fourth line printf. I hope your code completely visible to you. Yes. So fourth line is printf. Now look this. So now for parent code, C2 is a parent. So this is a positive value will be returning. For this 0 is written. Then so now I need to go into C1. Sorry, small mistake happened. C2 in order to it is not here. This will be there as it is. Third line F3 will be there. Okay, I need to look into C5 or C2 here. Third line positive and 0, correct. Now I will go to C1, 2 lines execution over, correct. Now we need to compute third line. Yes or no? What third line? F3. Again fork is there. Now C1 become what? Again parent only. C1. Now children will create. C5 already there, so that I will write C6. I will be writing C6 code here. C6. First line fork 1, second line fork 2, third line fork 3, fourth line printf. Now C6 created from the children 1, and because of which line? Third line. So third line nothing but fork 3. Return value to C1 will be positive, and for this 0. Correct or not? Now I need to look into C3. What is leftover code in C3? Second line already over. Now I need to look into third line. I told you, you have to run children code from the next line of the current fork only. Current fork was here, this line, next line. What next line is there? Again fork is there. You have to create a children. Now C3 become a parent. Now children will come. What is children number? I'll write C7. Now I'll write the code for C7. Line number 1 F1, line number 2 F2, line number 3 F3, line number 4 printf. Here it is not visible. I am reading line instruction 1 F1, instruction 2 F2, instruction 3 F3, instruction 4 printf. CSC. I hope it is visible. C7. Now this level over, correct or not? I have to Start from the again next level from the left to right. Parent, have to look into parent code. Do we have any lines of the code from parent? Yes. Last line. What is last line? Printf. So now nothing but you have to print of CSC only. So now it will print CSC. Now parent over. C4. What is the last? What is the leftover instruction from C4? Only last line. That is also print of CSC. C2. What is C2? The fourth instruction only. So CSC. C5. Where is C5? Yes, last instruction only. So printing CSC. C1. Only last instruction, that is CSC. C6. Last instruction only, that is print of CSC. C6. C3. Where is C3? Last line, printing CSC. C7. So C7 I did not written, right? C3, look bro, C3 here. Now this has written positive value. For this written 0, right? When I created C7. So now last line is what? Last line is what? Printf only. It will printing CSC. So now all these questions are answerable. Look, how number of new process created? You can see 7. Yes or no? 7. Total number of process executed 7 plus parent. Total 8. How many CSCs are printed? Total 8 only. This also 8 only. So this way we can answer easily. So you need to observe clearly and copy properly. You should not confuse at all. If you are not understanding, so already 2 examples I given before. Please go and watch those part. Again, you can look into this. So definitely you will understanding. But now doubts will arise. Sir, what happens if the number of folks here, in this case 3 series they mentioned, but if I make it 8 are in series, but the space is not sufficient to draw the binary tree for evaluating the 8 folks are in series. So definitely mathematically we can express the formula to defining so number of new process execution, new process creation, total number of processes, all things can be created easily. So now very simple. Look, suppose I am writing serial number 1. This you need to make the note point. Number of folks. If I take number of folks and number of children will come. Number of child processes creation and total number of processes. Total number of processes if I take. Look, so already we have seen examples, so writing this data becomes easy. Look all of you ma. 1. If I take only 1/4, how many children will created? Only 1. Total how many processes? 2. 1 children, 1 parent. Second, if I take 2 folks, I already we discussed. 3 children will be created, total number of process will be 4. If I take third one, 3 folks. 3 folks in a series, you must write down here. Folks are in a series. Note I will give it. If the folks are in series, if 3 folks in series, we get 7 new children and total 8 processes. And fourth one, if I take 4 folks in a series, so obviously we can make a sequence, right? 1, 3, 7, definitely will get 15. This will get 16. So now if I extend up to n, that nothing but n folks if I take, how many new children will be there? 2 power n minus 1. Here 2 power of n total number of process will get. What is the node point you should write? Node point, what is the node point you should write? When the forks are in a series. This applicable only when the forks are in a series. This applicable when the forks are in a series. Note down. Note down. You must note down the node point. When the forks are in a series and when number of forks are n, now number of new children will be created 2 power n minus 1. Now total number of process will be created how many? 2 power of n. This we need to note down. Note down.